Yo, I'm making a shitty little video today. I never make YouTube videos. I just wanted to kind of see what I could kind of spitball regarding the Halo remake, because I love Halo to death. It's like my second favorite franchise, arguably, and just finished Campaign Evolve last night, so I just want to, go on a little tangent. Not bad, not good, kind of in the middle. I'm not super. So initially, after beating the game, I just kind of thought, that was just Halo 1 with some new paint on it, and I still kind of feel the same way. Is it good for a new player to get into? I would say so. But for a long time fan, does it justify 60, or it's not 60, $50? Nah, I'm gonna be real. That's like my condensed little review of it, but now I'm gonna get into the stuff where I would have no script, no nothing. I would just be winging it. So when the game first got revealed, I kind of just felt like there was nothing possessing me to buy it. I'm like, you know what? It's Halo 1 again, because we already got the CE anniversary, which like I thought it was cool when it came out, because I was like, oh shit, we got Halo Reach style, everything. But over time, I always gravitated towards the original. I love its presentation. I love its style. I know it's literally the exact same, but I mean, I'm on a mod, so I can't swap between anniversary and old graphics. But there's just this architecture, I think, is just really, really cool. It's blocky, but to an extent, I won't say to an extent. I would just say it's kind of timeless. And the sad part of the remake was everything just feels, at least to me, too over designed, too shiny, too fucking like nothing about it seems like really unique. I mean, this to me, I would say, is pretty like we got holographic. What do you even call it? One way someone described it really well was the Forerunner architecture is almost like ancient Egyptian architecture, where it's really old, really kind of mysterious, and like, what am I looking at? But it also looks crazy futuristic. Does the remake kind of do that? I would say a little bit, but I think this is more so just like, this is a little more, I don't know if I would hate to you, but I think liminal is kind of a way to describe it. It's like, there should be people here, but there's not. And the remake is just kind of like, this is just some empty corridors. Like, yeah, it still invokes the same, like, oh, there should be people here, but there's not. But it's not as creepy. Because this game, once the flood shows up, this game's kind of freaky. But even before that, you're walking around, you're like, I feel like there's someone following me damn near. It's... I don't know, but okay, that's a little that's kind of a tangent, because as soon as I saw the trailers and more stuff started coming out after people were already complaining about that kind of that specific aspect, I noticed that they were not going to change it. So I'm thinking, all right, I just gotta judge this game for how it is when it comes out. So I didn't look at a whole lot of stuff. The only thing I knew was they're adding new weapons, and then there was going to be prequel missions. So right the earliest day that the game became available, I think it was like the 23rd or something, I had my buddies over that day. We just so happened to hang out on that same day. Friend bought it. He got the early, the premium edition, so we were playing on his Xbox. And if you were to look at it as if, hey, let's hop on Halo, let's play it split screen, let's drink heavily and pass the controller around with someone, it was great. It was awesome. Like, they nailed the first 3 missions. I think were really well done, because they are literally 1-to-1 copies of the original, and if that's what you wanted, then you got it. Like, is there little things that are changed that you could maybe find some flaws in? Yeah. I don't think there was anything that really stuck out that was bad to me. The first mission, I think, was actually really well done in terms of presentation. I think introducing Chief again was really well done. I think he's handled well. He acts pretty, he acts like how Chief should. It's a little longer, which is nice. There's, I was locked in. Kill these MFs. I'm trying to form my thoughts, too, on the fly. So, but, okay, so, when I went and replayed it, just because we got up to the library, but I wanted to go through and play it on my own again, just to kind of, really analyze it. dude, even when I was like halfway through Truth and Reconciliation, like there is not much that's like possessing me to continue. Like I had the opportunity to play it for like the rest of a day before going to work, and I just kind of chose not to. I was like, there's nothing. I've played this before. I know how this goes. Like it's really the exact same. It's not until it's hilarious because the library is what is the mission that people like hate the most. That was my favorite mission in the remake, and I think it's actually a lot of people's as well, because it is actually like a total level design overhaul. And this is one thing that saying out loud is like, it's sad to say, but it ain't. This game is old. This game is frankly old. You can see it in the level design. You can see it in the gameplay. This game is just from 2001. And this remake is really just like, here's a 2001 game as if it was made in 2026, but not including anything really new or expanding upon what already exists. Besides the library, I think the library did it pretty well, because if you, let's say you're a dude, when is this guy gonna, thank you. If you're a lifelong Halo fan and you're like, I want to play this, right? And you play it, it's the same shit. It really is. But as soon as you get to the library, it's like, holy shit. Is it vastly, drastically different? No, but it has changed enough to where the flow of it is a lot better. You get 343, you get Little Guilty Spark telling you about, like, you know, it's overall just a better introduction to the Flood. Plus, you get the brand new tank forms that are from 3. Not brand new, my bad. You know, you get... But I don't like that you only got the tank forms. Where's the one that transforms into, like, the needle the needle shooter? Where's the fucking, like, weird spider crawly guy that'll run up and smack you? That's not there, which I guess is okay, because I think the tank forms are kind of supposed to be like hunters. That was embarrassing. But like, you get this brand new enemy to Halo 1, I should say. And it's great, it feels awesome. There's such few small sprinkles of new to where it's almost like it's teasing you, right? It's like, oh my god, this is cool. I want this to keep going. And then you get to the next mission and you're like, I've already played this before. I'm picking up the same shit. Because the new weapons, like the SMG, the needle rifle, energy sword, like, we've already used all this before. Like, okay, because in Halo CE on PC, there was a flamethrower. Why is that not in here? This is when half of the game is fighting Flood. Wouldn't it be absolutely insane to use a flamethrower against them? I don't understand, especially since fighting the little Flood for the infection forms is a nightmare. You're not using the assault rifle against them anymore. You got to use the SMG, because the SMG is the new assault rifle now. Because it actually has the spread and the ammo count to actually, you know, kill them. So, a lot of the time when you're going through keys, because I played through about half of it on Heroic, or not Heroic, on Legendary, and then, like, right before the Flood missions, I knew all hell was gonna break loose, so then I dropped it to Heroic just to be sure. And yeah, even on Heroic, it's like, these guys, these little infection forms are going to be pouncing on you, like, no matter what firefight you're in, because they're constantly there. And there's no good way to get rid of them unless you got grenades, and grenades are kind of precious in this game. They've always been. You definitely get less in the remake than you do in this version. Like, you see, I'm just hucking them like crazy, because I know they're gonna either drop when the elites die, or there's some back here, potentially. Speaking of the elites, I think... Ooh, that was a nice shot. I think the elites are... I'm sorry. I don't like that the fact that they speak English. If they do, like, whatever. It is what it is. At the same time, it's not because they speak English is what makes me mad. It's what they're saying. They frankly sound obnoxious. I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't think the guy who's doing the elites are doing them really well. Like, he can roar really well as them, but saying any voice lines, I'm sorry, they sound goofy as fuck. I don't think they're very intimidating. Mostly because their AI is really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. God damn it. I have clips where they're literally shooting at walls. They're running at you full speed with their shield down. This goes for the Flood, too. The Flood will literally, like, run past you as you're shooting them and then clip out of nowhere. This game, like, it's buggy. And I know it, at least at the time I recorded this, it just came out, like, today. It might not even be out now by, like, the time I'm recording it, technically. it's just there is such a lack of polish, and it could have been rushed out the door very quickly because it has to be out before all the big games that come out later this year, which is fine. It's just when it's rushed out and you're looking at it for what it is, you're like, this is supposed to be a Halo remake where it's better than the original, and it has new stuff in it, like 3 new missions and a couple new weapons. It's like from 25 years ago to now, this is what you're able to come up with. You don't have any new cut content. You don't have there's no wildlife running the ring. There's really no new weapons. Like, what is there for me to like really look forward to here? There's no new modes. There's no firefight or anything. Even if they just added a PvE mode where you could play it co-op, that is something new to Halo 1 that you can experience. How about this? Imagine if the firefight mode included the multiplayer maps from Halo 1. And what if it functioned kind of like... Because there's Flood Firefight in ODST, which 343 worked on. So you have these ideas, and you have a perfect game that would set it up really well. You have new weapons, which you can use in the sandbox, and you don't do anything with them. I don't understand. And this is exactly what like kills games, is great ideas, great potential, and then it goes nowhere. And what was Halo Infinite? A great game, a great idea that frankly didn't go anywhere because like all the new content took way the fuck too long to come out. Bitch. And the campaign was frankly nothing. Like it was Far Cry Halo, it wasn't Halo. And then you get a new Halo, a quote unquote new Halo campaign, but you get a new interpretation of a Halo campaign, and it's kept 1-to-1. It just feels like it's in purgatory. Like nothing new is being added. If anything, stuff is being taken away. Like, okay, here's one thing that it's small, but the thing is, like, this game is catering to both lifelong Halo fans and just new ones as well. Like they're missing Easter eggs and shit. There's this one that I'm flying to right now. I actually don't think it's gonna work on this mission, but I can at least try. So right here in the original, you park here and you stand here for a second. It plays this nice little piano motif. I don't know. I think you have to be on Assault on the control room for it. But it's an old Easter egg to one of Bungie's old games, and it's not there in the remake. In fact, this little structure here isn't even here. It's more so like that up there, and it's just baffling to me because, like, yeah, it's a small Easter egg, but they have that exact song in the credits. So they're very aware that it exists, and they know it was an Easter egg, and they don't put it in the game. It's so confusing to me. And yeah, it's nitpicking. I'll even say myself, like, it 100% is. But here's the thing, that if there's that stuff happening in their first remake, what is Halo 2 and 3 going to be like? Like, what are they going to leave out? What are they going to add? And what are they going to have that is going to be lost to time? So, for example, in the last mission in Halo 3, when you go do this rocket or grenade jump and you find one of the devs in the underwear, I'm calling it right now. I don't think it's going to be in it because it's an old Bungie dev. That very well could be lost to time because these games are old. This game is the first game is 25 years almost. Halo 3 is almost 20 years old. Like, these things are eventually going to be lost to time if they keep going down the route of this remake. If they keep it the same kind of formula. And that just sucks. That just sucks because there is so much... I know it's a nostalgia attachment. But the thing is with the charm of Halo is those things are frankly timeless no matter what. And now it almost feels like they're putting it... They are putting their own expiration date on it because they don't want to include it for X reason. And I don't get that at all. It doesn't make sense because they're aware of some other Easter eggs. They got the Thirsty Grunt in here. They got the Fight for Her Easter egg on the Pillar of Autumn. But there's just... I don't get it. I don't get why they... Because there's some other changes that I don't get either. For example, the final cutscene when Chief is running in his broadsword. I frankly prefer how it is in the original, not just because of nostalgia, because it really builds more tension. when he's getting flung around as soon as he walks in, and then he barely makes it in, he just makes it. That kind of whole sequence has been replaced to where this Flood tank form starts like climbs into the cockpit, and starts fighting him. If you haven't seen it, it sounds cool. In actuality, he literally just kind of like grabs onto his tendrils. He fights, he struggles for a second. He picks up his pistol, just claps him in the face. It's like, okay, but I don't know. It's one of those things where you kept everything almost exactly the same, and then you change this cutscene. I don't get it. Maybe that's a bias, just because the Maw is my favorite mission in this game. So when stuff changes, it's like it's the same. I think overall that mission is decent, just because I like how they kept how you blow up the fusion reactors. I like that it's still got a little bit of that 2001 crust ish. It could have been overhauled. Because like I was saying before, if you fix up that level design, that's very dated. Like how they did in the library, this game could have been much more appealing to both the old and newer crowd. Because here's the thing, no matter what you do, you're not going to replace this version. Like, are less people maybe going to play it? Like, as the years go by, maybe? Because they'll probably just gravitate towards a remake. But you are still going to have... Halo is too big to where this game is going to be totally left in the dust. I don't even think that's the intent, to just like totally replace this, because I know, you know, I would assume Halo Studios knows that people are not going to be, they wouldn't put all that effort into, what's it called, into MCC if they weren't going to do it. But I mean, like cut content, I think, is what this franchise sorely needs now, especially if they're doing the remakes. Because could you imagine if Halo 3, for example, was going to have a Forerunner City level before the end? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine an entire brand new mission built from the ground up, served to, you know, I think it must have been either before the mission you save Cortana or after. That would have been insane. That would have been even more conclusiveness to the end of that game. Because Halo 3 is frankly short. So, there's a lot you can expand on in that game. There's a lot that you can rebalance. A lot of stuff you can do. So, I'm really hoping... this is what is keeping my optimism. I hope that they really, really, really listen to feedback of this game. So they can make 2 and 3 the best it could be. Because there's a lot of expectations set for 2 and 3. 2 is my favorite Halo game. It's my 3rd favorite game ever. So I'm gonna feel like a teacher grading the test in that. So what I want to see change the most is because 2 needs to have a multiplayer. I'm sorry, like if that game releases with no multiplayer, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Or if because what I've heard is they're doing their own standalone multiplayer project that happens alongside the campaign remakes. If so, that's fine, but we need a multiplayer, or else I should say this. We need a multiplayer if they're keeping the campaigns 1-to-1, because like right here, right now, I don't really feel a desire to boot up Campaign Evolved, other than to just like check out shit. I just want to see how, like, I don't know, some maps work on Legendary. I don't really have plans to play it again. So unless there was new shit. Like, I'm not gonna... The first mission I want to try and replay is the library because of how much they changed. But anyways, with the multiplayer side, they need some new shit in the multiplayer, too. It doesn't just mean copy-paste because we've been playing it for fucking 20 years at this point. We need some new shit. What is some new shit we could add, you're probably thinking. So, there's a lot of talk about an extraction mode and potentially a battle royale mode. This is trend chasing. This is chasing multiplayer fads that have already they've gone out of date. Like, I'm sorry, battle royales are... I can't believe, like, when Battlefield got its battle royale, I was baffled. I'm like, there's no way we're still doing this. This is kind of ridiculous. It's like, does it fit Halo? Kind of. I mean, I guess you could do the whole, you drop down your ODST pod. You could find Spartan armor pickups and armor abilities and blah, blah, blah. Like, maybe. And you could do it on a ring. But it's like, that's less so, it's perfect for it, and more so like, I can kind of justify it. But that game mode's gonna die out, because that's not what Halo's been. I mean, look at how it is for Battlefield. Not many people play that fucking Red Sec mode anyways, because it's not... And that game, I would say that fits Battlefield way more than it does Halo. And then you think, oh, what if it's an extraction shooter? God, maybe. But like, you know what else was kind of like an extraction shooter to an extent? The Warzone mode in 5, which is that game mode is so. It's not totally loved because of the rec system and the new weapon or the like. I won't say gambling, but you know, power weapons and shit, and there's way too many. But the formula of that game mode, I think you could mix with Invasion from Reach, and then you have something new right there. You have something new, you have something fresh, you have something that people can play for a good amount of time, so long as you are releasing updates for it, keeping it up to date, which is something that Infinite. That's what killed Infinite's multiplayer. Absolutely, was just nothing new was coming out for it. It took too damn long. Which is just gonna... I mean, that would kill any game, to be fair, but it absolutely hurt it. Because right off the bat, people liked Infinite's multiplayer. It was cool, it was fun. Like, it felt like old Halo, but there was some new stuff involved. But then they stopped making maps for it. They just let people go into Forge and make the maps for them. And then just not use their own tool, because it took too long. That Slipspace engine was busted, and then this Unreal 5 engine. I mean, it looks good. It doesn't. It still kind of has like that fan made like look to it that sadly Unreal 5 will just always have. But yeah, so I guess the other thing that I really want to see change as well is the actor direction. Like I was saying before, Cortana, I don't think was done very well. I would still say she's better than Johnson, though. Here's the thing with Johnson. I love Johnson. He's probably like my second or third favorite character. I think that the actor who plays him knows how he acts. He's really good at getting his tone down. He just sadly does not have his voice. Like, no matter how you slide. And I know that is like unrecreatable. Johnson is so he's so unique. But he just sounds like Joseph Jackson, damn. He's like, we, the Jackson 5, are gonna take down the Covenant. Like, I just cannot fucking do it. His design is kind of... He just looks like Steve Harvey, too. It just looks bizarre. Just... If I could say anything, just please, next game, just... I want new stuff. I don't want the exact same game over and over. Halo holds up pretty well, to the point where there should be very distinct and separate old game experience, new game experience. Don't copy paste. Make it something new. In the new game sphere is just, everything is too safe. And I see why. Everything's very expensive now to make new games, but you have a great foundation to take a classic and make it very fresh and very new for both parties. They have it. They can absolutely do it. They just need to put in more effort. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
You have your orders. I have mine. All right.